it's Marley from the Energy Boutique with your energy forecast for August 2022. So on Wednesday, August 24th, we have Uranus, the great awakener who likes to shock, likes to awe, likes to disrupt our lives in order for us to evolve, to reach the next level of enlightenment. Uranian energy wants to free us from some old attachments, wants to liberate us from what is holding us back, what is restricting us from actually moving forward. Uranian energy is here to show us where it is we need to be a little bit more independent, not relying on other people, on systems, on foundations that essentially are weak, are not strong enough to actually kind of support and encourage the kind of authentic life that we should all be building. Now, Uranus has been in Taurus for a couple of years now, will continue to be there for a couple of more years. And let me just say that Uranus in Taurus is not the most comfortable aspect. Why? Because Uranian energy is an electric shock to open us up, to open up our minds, to download us with new ideas, new inspirations, to make us want to change, to make us want to really just get excited about life and open things up to new possibilities, new methods, new ways of doing things than what it is that we've grown overly attached and in a rut doing. This Taurus energy, as you know, is a fixed earth energy. We don't like change in Taurus energy. We resist it at all costs. We would actually rather be dragged than to roll and go with the flow in this energy, which creates a huge conflict and internalized battle and dynamic with Uranus, who wants change, who wants us to progressively be pushing ourselves forward to improve, to grow. It's a huge conflict with this fixed earth energy of Taurus, who just wants to stay in this comfy little box that we've created for ourselves, doing the same old routine, doing the same old things within our relationships, doing the same old thing with our resources, with our money matters, and again, being afraid of change, being afraid to bust out of the comfort zone that we've built. So it is quite a dynamic. So we have Uranus joining the other heavy-hitting planets. At this point, all the other heavy-hitting planets are retrograde in a retrograde, which means that we're taking all of the energy that we normally see in our external world and we're moving inward with it. So instead of having situations shake us up, pop off in our exterior realm to open us up to change, to open up our minds, to open up new understandings and perspectives. Instead of that happening in our exterior realm, we're now moving inward and really sitting with ourselves, allowing the true awakening to happen with our unconscious self into our conscious self. Understanding where it is that we have to move inward in order to get a grip on what it is that we are allowing to hold us back from living a more authentic life. This is a huge focus on our earthly attachments. Again, Taurus energy, earth realm, physical body, physical circumstances, overly attached to the routines, the people, the places, the things that we have actually integrated into our identity. But what happens when you have such a close-knit identity with your job and you lose your job? You don't know who it is that you are. What happens when you have made your relationship so intertwined with your identity? What happens when that relationship falls apart? You don't know who it is that you are. What happens when you lose some of the physical and materialistic items that you have gained in your possession here in the physical realm? You don't know who you are. You have no worth, no value without the materialized possessions that you have accumulated. Very much the Taurus topic and theme. So we are going to do an inner journey to see where it is that we are afraid of change, where it is that we are resisting change, where it is that we are blocking ourselves from living a little bit more of a exciting life, if you will, realizing where it is that we've built this comfort zone at one time in order to make us feel safe and secure and protected, and recognizing where it is that that box is now looking like a prison. Where it is that even though we've identified where it is that our comfort zone is actually holding us back from doing big things, from experiencing the excitement in life that we would, on occasion, tend to experience, and where it is that now, again, our comfort zone is holding us back, restricting us from being spontaneous, from having excitement, from actually busting out of the confines of our own comfort to have different experiences. This is going to be very revealing. We are going to have another group in the collective sleepers wake up with this internalized realization, this internalized awakening. Now, typically speaking, when Uranus is direct, we're very rebellious. We want to fight back. We want to stand up for ourselves. We want to just be that fight in our worlds. But here's the thing. Right now, we're going to turn the rebellious energy down because we have been rebelling against the wrong things. We've been rebelling against change, against enlightenment, against awareness, against forming a brand new path for ourselves. We've been kind of fighting the wrong fight. So now it's like moving inward, we're more inclined to turn that rebellious energy down and just get a grip on where it is that we've been fighting the good fight against the wrong things. We have more of a tendency to just be a little bit relaxed in ourselves in this internalized realization process. This is a 4-month transit, so it will be taking us into 2023. If you want to go ahead and listen to the energy forecast for 2022, the months we have left, the months we've already covered, this will give you a good idea on all the transformations coming at us, especially in October. So this particular energy, because it's an outside planet, it's far away from us, it's not going to be as dramatic or as palpable, if you will, to feel it right away. It's more of a subtle energy. And this is going to be a challenging energy because, again, growth does not happen in our comfort zone. We do not live a life of authenticity inside of the box in which we've created to keep us safe, to keep us secure, to keep us in our comfort zones. We have to realize where it is that we have been standing in our own way of growth, of progression, of improvement, of possibilities. So this likely is not going to feel so good, but let me just say that the most dramatic shift that we will feel is in the first, I'm going to say 2 weeks of Uranus actually going retrograde. And then in January, when it prepares to go direct, we will be feeling the shift at that particular time as well. The months in between are going to be a process of dissecting where within us, in our beliefs, in our values, in our thoughts, in our emotions, where we have been the block for us moving forward. And when we have these aha moments, this awakening, this shift, these light bulb moments, it will do an absolute transformational change in our inner realms. Keep in mind, a retrograde, okay, we want to concentrate on the RE words. So a retrograde is for us to take a pause so that we can reflect back. We can review how we got here, reevaluate where we want to go from here, rewrite inner narratives, understandings, perspectives, revise our plans, recalibrate our energies, rework a couple of things coming to the limelight. Retrogrades are meant for us to do the work in reflecting back to see how it is that we got here, so that when the planets go direct, we know where we're going from here with a new understanding on what it is that we actually want, need, and desire, with a new level of awareness and enlightenment, and with a new perspective on what it is that's actually possible when we get out of our own damn way.